peeps, welcome back to Niche's Plants. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're not and you're returning, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you all. But firstly, happy new year. I hope you had a good start to the new year. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And if things haven't been so great, I hope and pray they just get better from here on. So today I'm basically doing my plant plans for 2022. Why am I doing this? Because in thinking about last year and plants and everything else, there was a few things I wanted to do which I didn't do because they just kind of weren't urgent to me, but they actually needed to be done. And also just to give myself a bit of a plant focus this year in regards to what I need to do. Now, do you know what? I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit out of breath because I'm walking in my area and it's on a slight incline. I've not been to the gym in like maybe 6 weeks. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go through and tell you what my plant plans are. It's starting to rain. Do feel free to let me know what your plant plans are for 2022 because I'd like to hear what they are. So my first is I need to stake up a lot of plants. Now when I say a lot, I was actually going through the other day and just kind of getting an idea of how many, just so I can obviously, when spring comes, I need to go shopping and blah blah blah, which I could do the staking earlier, but I'm thinking it's kind of winter, the plants are settled, don't really want to disturb the roots. They're only going to start actively growing again in spring, so really I'm not in a rush to get anything. But I do have the melanochrysum, the gigas, the melanochrysum, the gigas, the splendid, the majestic. What else do I have? Verrucosum, Florida Beauty, which I'm actually thinking about propagating. I'm not sure if I should because it's a good size. It's not large, but it's good size. But also I know if I put them on the stake, they're going to get bigger leaves. And I'm like, do I propagate it into 3? But yeah, I'm thinking about it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm going to put my hood up because it's starting to rain. Oh. Okay, so yeah. So basically, I need to stake up some plants. Alongside that, the thought is, so okay, this year I don't want to spend that much on plants as I did last year because I've got some other plans for my money this year. So what I would love to do is get at least one, ideally a few, wishlist plants via trade. So it's most likely that in my next video I'll do my updated wishlist, plant wishlist, so you can actually see what that is, what plants I have that I want, that what I previously had on my wish list, and any that are new, because there are a few new ones. So yeah, the number 2 is getting a wish list plant via trade. So number 3 is downsizing my collection. As I said before, I've got other plans for money this year, and also I'm just kind of want to go towards the more minimalist side, not super minimalist, but just refining my collection, downsizing it, and just focusing on the few that I can really put all my energy into and just work towards them flourishing and being their best, than having a lot and they're doing okay, some doing good, some just in total I probably have about 100 and something plants, so I will do a plant tour. And I'll do a plant tour with all of my plants before I start downsizing, just so you can see what I have. And maybe then I can give you an idea of the sort of things that I'll be looking to sell. But when I do, it's most likely going to be on my Instagram, to be honest. But yeah, I'll let you know, keep you updated. So yeah, first one's stake up a lot of plants. Second one is get wishlist plants via trade. And third is downsize my collection. So my fourth is get another IKEA greenhouse cabinet, because like I said, I want to minimize my collection, but a lot of those I know I'm going to want to keep are of the rarer kind of species, crossing the road, but also I just want it to look aesthetically pleasing, as well as giving them the best possible environment in the sense of being in a cabinet, high humidity, higher temperatures in regards to warmth, heat, and keeping it consistent throughout the year, especially now, you know, coming into autumn/fall for you guys in the US, and going further into winter. So that's kind of the plan. Now, IKEA, I've realised, have got the white greenhouse cabinet back. Well, I call it greenhouse cabinet, it's not, it's the Millsbo cabinet. They've got the white one back, which for ages, or the last few months, they didn't, and I wondered if they had stopped that production line, because they had the black one, they didn't have the white one. The white one is back. So even though I'm not wanting to spend loads of money on plant stuff and try and keep it economical, that is one thing that I'm going to most likely have to spend money on, unless I can find it somewhere else, maybe on eBay for a little less, or if someone's just wanting to get rid of one. If you know of anyone in the UK, London area that wants to do that, let me know. So yeah, get the greenhouse cabinet, because that would help in the downsizing, refining the collection, and just giving the plants the best possible environment to thrive. Okay, so following that would be redoing my second bedroom. It's kind of like a storage room at the moment. I just have random stuff in there plus a few plants. But what the plan would be is clear it out, change it into a temporary plant room slash plant studio. And I say studio just in the sense of I can then repot plants in there. I can do YouTube videos in there. All those sort of stuff. That will be a dedicated space for me to do that, because currently, as you can tell from my videos, I do it all over the house. So that's the second thing, and I say that as a goal because it's something that I wanted to do last year, didn't do for various reasons. So it would really be great to do that this year. Plus, I want to move I was going to say next year, but this year. So I'd need to clear out the room anyway. And also just have a dedicated space for plant stuff, which would be absolutely amazing. So that's kind of another goal that I'm wanting to achieve. Plus then I can put the two greenhouses in there and just make it nice. So, okay, it stopped raining for now. Another goal is to build my terrarium. So basically I got an Exo Terra terrarium, like probably a year and a half now. Initially what I thought was I would do it up and put my Ethereums in there and let them grow. And then I thought, actually, the Ethereums I'm thinking about, they will grow to a really good size and probably outgrow it in no time. So I need to decide on what plants I'll put in there. But that's one thing I need to do. Because again, having the plant room, I'd have the two greenhouses, then have the Exoterra terrarium somewhere within that. And just make it nice. So I just need to work out what I want it to look like, what I want to have in there in regards to plants, as well as little kind of feature pieces, whether that's logs and other bits. So starting to rain again. I need to work out what that is. I'm literally going to start to make my way home now. But the last part to my goal for plants for 2022 is to revamp my YouTube channel. Now, aesthetically, I think my little banner, it's okay, I did it myself, whatever. It was just to get things off the ground. But I actually want to, hood up again. I actually want to do it so that I just feel it looks a bit more, I don't want to say chic, because I'm not trying to be super stylish, but just so it kind of reflects me now. And something that I look at and think, yeah, that looks nice, it's cool. So I think that's something I'm going to put some thought into, is revamping my YouTube channel for this year and years to come, and how I'm going to do that, and the logo and all of that, as well as my thumbnails. So don't be so surprised if you start to see a few things changing. Ideally, I would do everything before and just do the change overnight, and then bam, the next morning it's done. I'm not really wanting to do it in pieces. So that's probably going to be something that's a lot further down the line in regards to the mid towards the end of the year, and not something in the next few months. But that's on the cards. So those are my goals, or plant goals, for 2022. As I said before, do let me know what your plant goals are, if you have any, or just things, whether that's wishlist plants, whether that's having a plant room, whether that's having a greenhouse, or changing your greenhouse, or selling plants, or anything. Do let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought I would come out and do a little walk, because I haven't been on a walk in ages, and it's nice to get outside, and it's a bit of change of scenery for you guys as well. I hope it's not too noisy with the cars and the wind and all of that, but new things and all, it's good to change things up a bit. So for now, dare to dream, live to grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.